Top of the morning to you. I'm Carlos Alberto Navarro. Your bald beauty. Your bald baby. Your bald butler. Your bald banana. Your bald bull. Yeah, I'm bringing out Mike Tyson Punch-Out references. Why? 'Cause I'm on vacation mode, baby. I am on vacation mode because I'm about to go on vacation. Shocker. That makes sense, right? How we doing, folks? I know it's a totally early top of the morning. Normally on at 8 o'clock. What I had to do to get this moved up, the paperwork I had to file, the logistical nightmare that is getting anything done at To the Top Network with all the corporate bullshit. But I did it. Why? Because I don't want you to not have a top of the morning on a Friday, right? So I fully understand that some of the top shelfers who are normally here, they're not here right now. And it's like, what? Because they didn't know that Carlitos was just going to pop on because I didn't tell anybody. Now, that's not good for promotional purposes. That hinders people checking out the show. Now I'm going to put this on Facebook real quick. An early top of the morning live. And then you think people will get the LFG exclamation point? Hey, yeah. Everybody gets that now. Everybody. All right, so I'm sharing, and I shared. Yeah, I was going to record something and just put it up. And I was like, but it'd be fine. I mean, I could do that. Oh, Sam. Shout out to Sam. I love it when people... I really wasn't expecting many people to be here today because it is much earlier. But we're growing, baby. Lots of good things. See everybody popping in now. This is very cool. All right. What the hell is going on? Where am I going? I am going on a Disney cruise. That's right, folks. Your boy is going on a luxurious Disney cruise. I'm very fortunate, man. I got some family members. I got an amazing family member. I love you, Theo. And he's worked his ass off with the Disney Corporation, which I love, by the way. You diss Disney in front of me, we got problems. Disney helped me pay the bills, dog. What does that mean? This house, bought with some Disney money. Hawkeye. I love Disney. So, what's up? How we doing, brother? Good to see you, Batman. And so, we're going to go on a Disney cruise. This is my first vacation of the year. My wife and daughters have been on 16. I'm kidding. Not 16, but they've been on definitely a couple more than me. Well deserved. My wife works her ass off. My daughter is a good girl. Deserves a vacation every now and then. I've been at the casa. Of course, I live a life of luxury and vacation. I'm always just relaxing. Not true. I have a hard problem and a hard time relaxing. I have a thing called ADHD. I don't like to mention it much. But it keeps my body moving. And so I can't relax. So, I'm going to try and relax on this little trip. It's a 16-day Disney cruise. It starts off in France. We're going to see French Mickey with the French armpit. Then we go to Peru. Then we go to Norway. Then we go to Philippines. Then we go to Antarctica. I think that's it. Let me double check. Oh, no, we're just going to Bahamas. It's a short cruise. And we're going to that Disney private island. And that private island gets lit, dog. Gets lit. Good morning, Sharon. Beautiful profile picture. Girl with flowers in her hair. This is, I appreciate you guys liking and sharing on this very low-key top of the morning. You know, normally, I'm so, I have the hard-hitting news. Not today, because it's a shorter one. I'm kidding. I don't have hard-hitting news. This is the first time you're checking it out. So, what does that mean? We got to get, I don't know about you guys, but you got to do a whole bunch of planning and prepping before you leave on vacation. So that's all like, you got to get this, and you got to get that. That was the impression of my household right now. So, my goal is to relax, is to not be connected to technology. I do that enough already. I'm always got my headphones in, always looking something up, and I am looking forward to it. I'll be back next week. Top of the morning will be exactly how it is next week, but for right now, I did a little earlier. So why not? So, looking at my lighting here, I'm going to move this. No, I'm not. So, you saw the title. How to book a big movie audition. Well, let me tell you. If you've been following me, you follow my social media, I posted something yesterday that I kind of got I don't talk a lot about auditions, because talking about auditions is, it's good to so you're like, oh man, I'm working, because basically if you're an actor, if you're getting auditions, that's how you're working. Now if you book the gig, that's the whole, other next deal. But so right now the acting industry is extremely dead. If you're checking me out for the first time, maybe you found me through one of the many shorts that we're putting out here. I am a TV, film actor. Look me up on IMDb. You can see my stuff. I don't got to go into it. My point is this, Papi. I've been in the game for a long time. I've been in the game for a minute. And so acting is a very funny business. It's all mental. In the sense of as long as you don't quit, you will get another opportunity. But most people quit because they get in their head, I don't deserve this. I shouldn't, I guess they don't like me. But acting is finicky. The way you see these shows, a lot of times, okay, of course, there's casting directors that, I've worked with and other people work with. But most of the time, it's a very individualistic thing. Every time you're looked at, it's not like they're going to connect it to a million other things. They just want to know you for that role. And a lot of times you just don't fit for not for any reason unto your own. It's just that the director or the producer had something in mind and you just definitely don't fit that. Or maybe you do, but you look too close to the lead. Or maybe you don't, but you had to look. There's so much to it. So anytime I've ever booked something, whether it was Hawkeye, Identity Thief, Bloodline, Prison Break, which is out right now. Yo, if you want to see me in Prison Break, check out. It's the hottest new show on streaming on Netflix. And next week I got a crazy story from my Prison Break shoot that I'm going to talk about. So what I try and tell actors and people who are in the arts is to enjoy the process, enjoy the difficulty of it. It's not fun to not book audition after audition. I haven't booked a lot of big auditions because when I go right now, I'm competing against the best of the best. Imagine your competition every time you go to whatever it is, bid for a job or a service or, a client, that you're going against the best of the best. There's only a certain number of jobs, opportunities right now. So in the acting game, because the acting industry is very slow right now, because the media itself, the streaming services, the studios, interest rates, and I say interest rates because it's fueled by money, is all over the place. So there's not a lot of opportunities. During 2020, 2021, there was a lot of money. There was a lot of investing and producing of films and big shows. There was a lot of crap, and then there was a lot of good stuff too. And so there was a lot of opportunities, and I was getting freaking 10 auditions a week. And oh my gosh, that's a numbers game, baby. You're going to book something when you get that much. And then it slows down, and a lot of people get out the game. And that's why I tell people, you cannot solely rely on acting. You cannot. You can for a little bit if you're solo, if you ain't got that many bills. But if you're trying to do it for a long time, you're going to go through periods where you just don't book. And if you have a family, a house, a car, a note, you know what I'm saying? You have to pay that. So you can't pay that by your beautiful monologues from your acting class. You can't cash those in. So you got to cash it in with real money. And the goal is to do something like this. Like I get to do this show, and I've done the radio, and I've done other jobs that allow me, EA Sports, and even when I worked as in-room dining as a server to get my insurance and getting paid, I still was acting. You see, like that's the trick. You can't quit. That's the trick. And so because I have that mentality, I was presented a really huge audition yesterday. And if you go to the Top Carlos, you'll see I got to audition for a role that, quite frankly, I've been telling myself I've been auditioning for a long time. Not even one in sight. For years, just trying to get into amazing shape. I love boxing. So I was presented with an opportunity of an amazing boxing film. And so I had to shoot it and all these different takes. And yesterday I kind of talked about not what it was for. But I left feeling they're really good. And that's what you want to feel. And I got to act. Yay! And so that's what I want to pass on to you guys. In any field that you want to do, you can't give up. When I met Daryl Hammond and he told me, if you don't quit, you eliminate 99% of your competition. When he told me that to my face, I never forgot that shit. Stuck with me. That's my mentality. That's what I pass on to you. Don't give up. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up on your passion. Just do it sustainably. Figure out a nice path moving forward. Hey, I didn't book this gig, but you know what? I'm going to go to this acting class, but don't worry, I got my serving job. That's going to pay the bills. You know what? I didn't get that client, but don't worry. I'm still working this job here in order to sustain my family and stuff like that, so I don't go crazy. These are the things I talk about at the Passion Project. These are the things that I talk about if you ever meet me face to face. And these are the things that I'm always going to talk about on Top of the Morning. So all you can do with an acting audition is cross your fingers and pray to the acting gods. It is now gone and turned in, and I have no clue what will happen from here. The only way you ever find out if you did good, most of the time, and I'm talking about hundreds of auditions, guys, is if you book it. So imagine doing the best performance of your life and like, man, that was so good. Like right now I feel really good. And 9 times out of 10, you don't even get, it's not like they call you back after a date. Like that was really good. No, you're lucky if you get a couple words about your performance. Most of the time you just got to go, all right, I guess they didn't like me. On to the next one. And that's what I'll do. Even if I don't book this one, it would hurt so bad. Because I really want it. And most of the time, the ones you really, 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 really want, you don't book. But either way, I'm in this game for a long time, baby. I'm going to keep on doing it. I got an amazing agent. I got an amazing support group. I got an amazing family. I got an amazing show. I got people that support me. And I'm passing that energy on to you. And I want you guys to know, life is about perspective. Make sure you woke up on the good side of the ground today, Papi. Many people didn't. As long as you can get up, as long as you can wake up, look around, get a little water, get a little blueberry. You know what? Today's not going to be so bad. I know you can do it. I do know one thing. Today will be a great day. To the top. Never stop. Have a great weekend, y'all. Peace.